We live from the motherfucking desk. It's burn after rolling. Today we got a special motherfucking guest coming out of Vegas. My
Yeah, yeah.
guy, D Flowetry.
What it do? What it do? I already know what it is, nigga. More life, you know what I mean?
Talk to me,
Shout out
man.
to
How
my
you feeling?
dog for reaching out. We here. We literally just talked for 20 minutes before we started this, so now let's get it now. You know
Bro,
what I mean?
real niggas just breaking bread, dog. That's just, you know what I mean? That's just what it is, bro. You know what I mean?
Straight vibes and
Conversations with some
shit.
dope people, you feel me? But what's
Facts.
going on? How you feeling, man? How you living?
Man, feeling good, feeling great. You know what I mean? Active right now in Vegas. You know what I mean? I just came back from LA, moving around. Came back last night.
I
You
see
know
you
what I
out
mean?
here, bro. You be
We
everywhere,
here,
dog.
man. We here. I'm feeling good. Though. What about you, big dog?
Shit, bro, I'm straight, man. I just been, yo, bro. Listen, it's I'm always running around. I'm always on the move. So, you know what I mean? It's just you got to do what you got to do to survive. You feel me? But let's get into it though, man. Let me take me back to the beginning, man. Where little D Flowetry.
The flow shit, man.
Where
Shit.
where did where did we
You want to
start,
go to
man?
you want to go to the beginning.
I want the origin story. I want the
Man,
D Flowetry origin story.
man, that shit started in Japan. So before I started getting into the music or whatnot, I was in Japan because you know I grew up in a family in the military. My mom and
Mm.
dad, it
What
was all
part?
military. Shout out to pops, shout out to moms.
What part of Japan
And,
were you in?
you said what?
What part of Japan were you in?
Okinawa, Japan.
Oh, so you
You probably ain't never heard of that.
that's down south, right? That's southern Japan, right?
Yeah, yeah, you can say that. Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's like in the bottom, like you
yeah.
know
It's
what I mean?
it's not considered Japan technically, right?
Nah, cause it's like it's
Yeah.
separated, not like necessarily connected to Japan, but it's
I know.
Japan though. But it's like its own little island though.
Yeah, I know the
You know
exact
what I'm
base you
saying?
stayed at. My man's happened to be on that base wow back in like the fucking 80s. He was
Oh, he
telling
was
me
in the
about it.
base too.
But yeah, he was telling me about that shit. He was telling me like niggas would follow him around with cameras and shit.
Yeah, I was living on Courtney Base. It was lit. You know what I mean? Some of the best times I had. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where it started at. So my dad was in the military for 20 years. My mom did like 5 years. So you know we was
Oh,
moving around from Japan to Hawaii, Germany. Then we came to the States, and that's when I really started getting into the culture of hip hop and rap. Cause when I was in Japan, my nigga, I was listening to Backstreet Boys, I was listening to NSYNC.
that was the shit though. That was the shit
Nah,
though.
facts. Facts. That's what I was on right now. That's what I was on when I was out there and shit. Like all the boy bands when that shit was hot. You know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Who
I'm
else
not
was
gonna lie
hot?
to you, bro. If you want, we can get some karaoke going right now.
Ah.
You are
Hey, nigga, I
my
probably still know the
fire.
words. I probably still
Oh,
know the words.
listen, you
Back in
ready?
the
You ready?
90s.
You
Nah,
are
don't put me on the spot, dog.
my fire. Oh, cause listen, I'll get it going, bro.
You
I
was on that? You was on
what?
that?
Nigga, to this day.
To this day.
Oh God, bro. Man, listen, I'm tapped in, bro. I'm on my white boy shit. I fuck with the hood music. I fuck with it all, bro.
Nah, but if you was a real one, you was fucking with Britney Spears too?
Come on, man. Do I gotta sing that word for word too,
Hey
man?
man,
With the
sing
taste
that
of
oops
your
I
lips.
did it again.
Uh, hold on.
Say
Oops,
that.
I did it again. Ah, I play with your heart. Got lost in the game.
Okay, you ain't
I
capping.
got. Come on, nigga. Come on.
You ain't capping, big
You
dog.
can't. Yeah, bro. You can't. There's no cap in my rap, bro. Come on.
Yeah, so that was the shit I was on when I was overseas. So then when
Mm. How old
I
were
got,
you when you finally touched back down?
yeah. So
Well,
when I
not
got to
touched
the
back. Yeah.
when I got to the States, that's when I was on that Bow Wow and
On a
Jay
little puppy
Z
love.
and yeah, Bow Wow and Jay Z and 50 Cent.
How,
Those was my niggas right there when I got to the States and shit. And
about how old were you when you
shit. I was young, my nigga. I was like 8, 9.
so in the military base, was it like you were like with a bunch of other American kids, or like you were like integrated within like the Japanese like school system?
The thing with that, like I was there, you hit it right there, cause I was with the Americans and shit. So when you go
Uh,
off base, that's when all the Japanese culture and all that So when you on base, it feel like you in America and shit, cause you're
Yeah.
around, you know what I mean, you're around Americans and shit like that. So yeah, so
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't
you
really
went to school in the Japanese school system though?
nah. I went
Oh,
to
so it was
like
an American
yeah, it was like an
education system.
American friendly thing, like when you was on
Okay.
base and shit. So felt like you
Okay.
was in the States.
Okay, that's so there
Yeah,
wasn't like how much of a disconnect was it when like you came back when you came to the States initially?
nah, it was not a disconnect, cause it's like, cause like when you on base and shit, you get everything you see like with people that live in the States already. You
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
same like channels or whatever, the same everything like it is in the States. So
Okay.
like I wasn't disconnected. I knew where everything was going on in the States, living in Japan. So
Oh, okay. Were
yeah,
you
it
were you
was.
tapping into like family and shit? Or
Oh
nah, not
yeah,
really.
family. I'm big on that. You know what I mean? Growing up, like we was always family orientated. Yeah. I mean,
You got
I'm
you
pretty sure you know something about that too.
oh yeah, for sure, bro. You
Growing
got
up,
any
what is you? Puerto Rican? What is you?
nah, I get that shit a lot. Funny thing, I'll tell you a story. Fuck it. So in college, I nigga told me my name. Nigga told me I look like a Jonathan Cruz.
Ah,
So
Jonathan.
I just ran with it. I'm black and white. I'm half black, half Italian.
Okay, okay.
So that's why I got all the yeah, you feel me?
Long
But
hair going.
yeah,
Long
yeah,
hair, no
yeah.
hair.
I usually keep it braided, but I just decided to be a homeless person for a little bit. Fuck it.
Gosh.
Yeah. But so yeah, I used to tell motherfuckers after I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I started telling like girls when I like go like other colleges and shit. My name was Jonathan Cruz, and I
Shit,
would
that
say
nigga
I was
ran with
Dominican.
it.
Yeah, I would say I was Dominican and shit, bro. Like, and if they ask like why don't you speak Spanish now, I'm like, yo, I was raised by white people.
Damn. My nigga ran with that
Nah,
shit.
listen, you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick on your feet, bro. Shorty was like, oh, how come you? She's like, how come you don't even sound Spanish? You don't speak none of that. You just sound regular American. I'm like, nah, cause I was raised by white people, ma. What you mean? Like, I was like, I didn't want to get into my family business like that. And she, oh my god, I'm sorry. You gotta,
Damn.
listen. You gotta keep it P, man. You gotta keep it P. I've been
You should
keeping
have
it
ran
P.
with it. You should have ran with it. I
I
mean, you
did
seem
run
like
with it.
you ran with it.
Oh, should I just fake Dominican for the rest of my life?
Hey, you do how you want to do shit,
Hey,
nigga.
yo, my DJ is Dominican, so like I mean, it wouldn't be far off. I'll start making the boom ba ba boom ba ba. Nah, but
Nah,
let's get back into you though, man. So you moved back to the States around 8 or 9 years old. You have any brothers and sisters, by the way?
yeah, I got a twin brother and I got two sisters and I got an older brother.
Yo, bro. Okay, I thought you had a twin. I thought I was tweaking, bro.
Word,
Cause I was watching your video and I heard the nigga say the twins, and then
right, right.
the twins is coming or whatever,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
that's
watching the
way back.
video. Yeah, I'm watching the video and I see two light skinned niggas, but I'm like, nah, no way, bro.
No
Like
way.
he would have broadcasted, like I would have been like, nah, I'm like, yo, this nigga, his brother's not a rapper, or nothing. Like I'm looking, because now I start to do the research, I start to do the
Right,
digging.
right,
When I
right.
see the shit, I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck? This nigga's a twin. Fuck my head up, bro. Fuck my
Nah,
head
yeah,
up.
I got a twin for sure. You ain't tripping, big dog. You ain't tripping.
So he's not a
But
rapper or nothing.
nah, he low key. You know, he like to be behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Something he
So
like to engineer. He like to do his little crypto and shit. But he behind the scenes for the
you
most.
ever you ever pulled a Houdini with your twin brother?
Matter of, matter of fact, I had like we used to do. Man, bro, we used to do crazy shit. Like man, boy, we used to do
Bro,
crazy shit.
you in Vegas. I know you're doing some shit. I
Man,
listen, like I said, I can only imagine
we
what the
we
fuck.
did some wild shit. Like bro, like we should go to each other's class. Like if I didn't want to go to school or whatnot and shit. If I was sick, he'll go to a class with me and do it. You know what I mean? Pretend to be me. We did that shit a lot of times and shit. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
you
We
know what would
done
be fire?
thank girls, all that.
Bro, you know what would be super fire though? On
What up?
God though, this would be super fire. You start really like torn, really like going crazy. Like boom.
Right.
You pay this nigga like whatever little percentage of whatever, to just go up and do interviews and do fucking shows. Shit, whenever you're tired, whenever you don't feel
Right,
like it,
right, right.
you feel me? You just break this nigga off with a little 20 piece every time. Oh yeah, yeah, nah, go do that for me real quick,
And that
bro.
should be hard, but you know what I mean. People, most
You
people
think
that
niggas
fuck
would
with me,
tell?
they know I got a twin and shit. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So it
I do
ain't
that
even
shit.
no secret like that.
I keep it a
Nah,
secret. I mean, listen, you can rebrand. Fuck it. Just
nah,
rebrand.
facts though.
Rebrand as a solo dude and then just come back, show your twin. Yeah, yo, bro, listen, y'all could you could it would be a lot less stressful on you. You know what I mean? It would
Bro,
kind of
I like how you thinking.
listen, work smarter, not harder. You feel me?
That shit hard though. You know what I mean. That shit be hard though. Shout out to bros, man. That's
Is he who's the older one? You or him?
I'm 5 minutes older. You know what I mean.
So you big bro.
I mean, you can say that. You know what I mean. 5 minutes ain't even much of a difference.
So in the crib when y'all was growing up and y'all was tussling and shit, who was
Right.
getting best? Who was getting more of the dubs? You
Oh
or your
yeah,
bro?
you know, man. Big dub over here, dog. You know what I mean.
5 minutes, right? Fuck that.
5 minutes. I gotta show out. You know what I
I
mean. But
respect
yeah,
it.
we you said what?
Nah, I said I respect it.
Nah, you know what I mean. Like I always got the best of him, but as we got older and shit, you know what I mean. Kind of he was closing the gap. He was closing the gap on the
Mm.
boy. Yeah. I mean,
So
we had our moments though and shit, but for the most part, we ain't really on that. We vibing. We just
yeah, yeah.
trying to always figure out like what's the next move, what's the next money play and
Mm.
whatnot. But you know how it is when you growing up and shit. You know, you fight with your little siblings and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Of course. You
Man,
y'all always been like hustling together and shit.
always, we always did everything together. You know what I mean? We still do everything together. Like
That's fire.
we lit it. We still live together right now and shit. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
like,
bro, I can't go over there, bro. I'll fucking be confused, dog.
that. But it's a bond. Like when you got a bond like that, my nigga. That's just how it naturally is with us and shit. When you got that bond and shit, especially when you twins and shit, it's like a
Y'all
bond
be
that you can't break.
y'all be doing that Mary Kate and Ashley shit, like just completing each other's
Man,
sentences.
we was on that. I'm telling you,
That's
we was on
hard.
that like crazy and shit. We
That's
slowed
hard.
down a little bit, you know. We kind of do our own thing as
Yeah,
far as
y'all.
like
Yeah,
doing our own little separate shit, but for the most part, we together. You know what I mean?
that's dope. That's dope, man. So I did a little research. I seen you did move around a lot, but that's due to the military thing. But
That
all that moving, like when did you finally get like a consistent home and like you knew this was forever, or at least like this was for now?
I mean, shit. When we got to Cali, like that's when my dad had retired. Like after like 20 years, we got to Cali and shit. We moved to like we was in Oceanside. So when my dad gave us the word, like, yo, I'm gonna retire and shit. We're gonna move to Vegas. I was like, Vegas. So it's like that was like the move right there. So when we moved to Vegas, that was the last stop. And I've been
So
here ever since. You know what I
you
mean?
how old
Mom,
were you, how old were you in Vegas officially?
man, we was young. We came to Vegas around like 10,
Oh, so you was young
10,
though.
11. Cause
Okay,
when we was in Japan, we was young. We was like 5, 6, 7.
okay.
Then we moved to the States at 7, 8, 9 or whatever and shit like that. And then we moved to Vegas and then we ain't ever looked back since. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
a lot of people mistake Vegas for like just being like the strip, and they just think that the strip is
Facts.
the end of Vegas.
Facts.
What was
Man,
it like? What was it? I know. I took a little trip off the strip one time. It was on accident.
okay.
I fuck around, went to a dispensary off the strip on accident. And I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I was dolo. Nigga, I came out with a pack, and I came out with a lot of pack too. Niggas is
Damn.
kind of looking
Oh,
at me kind of crazy. Niggas is looking like they was about to bang on me. I had to, yeah, bro. I had to get low. I had to,
they
had to,
probably
had
looked
to.
at you like he ain't from here.
Nah, they do. Nigga, I came in with New York Steez, all that, bro. They wasn't. They knew the vibes. They knew the vibes.
Yeah, they already knew.
But what was it like growing up over there? You know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of shit that goes on in Vegas.
Nah, facts. What you said, like people think it's just a strip, cause you know when you see when you watch TV or whatever, they talk about Vegas. They only show the strip or whatnot and
They
shit.
only know the strip and hookers. That's it. That's all they think
Facts.
Vegas is. And
That's the vibe. That's the vibe that we get from Vegas and shit. You know what I mean? Honest, cause that's what they promote and shit.
mm-hmm.
But you know, in Vegas, you got the north side, you got the south side, you got which we call South Point. We got downtown.
And
We
you're
got
from North, right?
east side.
You're from the North, right?
Yeah, I live in North Las Vegas.
Okay, okay.
So growing up in the north, man, it was it was very chill. You know what I mean? It was good vibes or whatnot. Like, but the north is like different from the east side and different from the west side. Because when you're on the west side, that's more like gang affiliated on the west side of Vegas. And then when you in the east side, it's more like you know, like the old school hooker
Yeah,
vibes. Like that's where the females, you know how it is back in the day when it
yeah.
comes to like
Little hey baby.
they walk the boulevard like
Yeah,
on the east
little
side.
like a little mini fig type shit.
Facts. So it was
Yeah.
like in the north side where we were staying at, it was chill. Like I mean, not too crazy, but like it's just a vibe though. You know what I mean? I went to Mojave High School on the north side. You know what I mean? I was always a popular one. So we always got into some shit.
Hmm.
Got into like, how it is in high school. You want to
Yeah.
ditch and shit. You got your little spot. You got your little thing going on with your close friends and whatnot. So I mean, I was chill for the most part. So growing up was just chill and shit.
There wasn't a lot of like gang banging and whatnot in the
I
north
mean, like
side.
I said, on the west side, yeah, east side, west side. You know what I mean? North side, you got your little, you know what I mean, got your little cliques or
Clicks,
whatnot
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
But I never like, I mean, I never put myself in that little position and shit. I was always the cool guy.
So you was in a good neighborhood basically. You was living good. You can keep it a stack. You can
You
keep it a
know what I mean? When
stack.
you grow up military, you kind of like,
Listen,
you got a little structure and shit.
yeah, that's why I
You know what I
like
mean?
yo. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, here's the thing. A lot of people think that like, you have to come from like a hard background to be in this hip
Right,
hop
right,
game, and
right.
it's like, bro, it's music. Music is art. Art doesn't make you don't have to be a gangster to portray an art. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of people get that fucked up. You know what I mean? I
I mean,
even like even like the way music is going right now. You know what I mean? Like artists like yourself, artists like myself. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
Cause I listen to your music. I know you talk that shit, but for the songs that you're mainly like known for though are like party positive. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? More of the type songs. You know what I mean? Even your image is more of like a positive image. You don't give off the gang bang. You don't give off the I'ma shoot you and fuck the ops and all that shit. You know
straight
what I
up,
mean?
straight up.
So how do you feel in like the state of music right now? Where do you feel like you stand?
I mean, the state of music, man, it seems like that drill shit, because you live in New York, so I know the
Going
drill
crazy.
music is hot right now.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy, bro.
Going up right now. So I feel
Bro,
like
listen, every little nigga and they moms is doing drill right now, bro.
that's
It's
what it is
crazy.
right now. That's what it is right now, huh? New York.
Bro, I done watched kids go from boom bap to making goddamn little Uzi style music to now
Right.
all of a sudden making drill and talking about smoking ops. And I'm like, bro, you was just rapping about your girl leaving you last year, my
Uh,
nigga. Like, what
uh,
what's the deal, bro? Like, what are we doing? Are we
but I just
heartbroken or are we killing niggas?
it just seemed like that's the lane right now, my nigga. Like, man, people want to hear that. I mean, if you in New York, people want to hear that drill shit. When you like, in the West Coast, people want to hear that vibes and
They
party shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, listen, bro. Even like the newer West Coast shit, there's a lot of smoking ops. There's a lot of, you know what I mean. Like it's like you
Man,
listen to like the EBK J-Bos and like if you go listen to like those type, they're talking like, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they're talking on some real drill shit. It's basically like West Coast drill in a sense. You know what I mean?
I mean, I just think that's the way music is right now and shit, man. Like us like artists, they trying to have fun right now, man. We turning up.
So
Having
where do
fun right
you?
now, man. No knock on the positive shit. You know what I mean? We still like our positive music and whatnot and shit, but it just seems like the shit that's going right now is that fun shit, that drill shit, that it's just that party shit. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to low key tap into that field too. You know what I mean? Like with that my record, I don't care. I feel like that was like a vibe, like a party
Yo, I
shit.
don't care. It's crazy.
Yeah,
You had to listen. You had the little scoonties. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
In the
that shit.
mansion. You feel me? I watched a little behind the scenes. I was like, oh nah, he was going crazy.
Yeah,
He
that
was
shit was a
going,
vibe.
nigga. I thought you was a pimp. I thought you was a pimp. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like,
You
I
thought I
turned
was
to
a
my
pimp?
girl. We was watching the video. I said, yo, I think this nigga a pimp, bro. He got way too many bitches. I'm like, no. And then I go and watch these vlogs, and I'm like, nah, this nigga might be a pimp. I don't know, man.
Hey, I don't know why do people? bro, it's crazy that you say that because girls, when I be linking up with females out here in Vegas, they be thinking the same shit. I be like, nah, I'm real chill out here in Vegas.
I mean,
I don't
listen,
be
if they're trying to give you that bread, my man,
right,
let's have a talk real quick.
right,
If they trying to give you that bread, you
right.
better get that motherfucking money, my
I
nigga.
mean, I don't be on
Better
that
get
shit,
that
my nigga.
bread.
I don't know if you remember Chopper City
Yeah, yeah, of
from making
course.
the band.
Yeah, of course.
Man, that nigga just got caught out here doing some crazy shit with these females and shit on some pimping shit. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to get tied up with all that.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. I'm
I
just
just
saying, if you can make a little back end dollar,
right.
make yourself that. I unapologetically make that bread. You feel
Man,
me?
I
If you get
feel you though.
a little, little a
For
little
the most part,
money, you feel
dog.
me?
I be chilling, my nigga. When I be linking with these females, I be showing love, my nigga. And if I like them, I take them shopping and shit. You know what I mean? I be on that type of vibe and shit.
You never thought about like doing like a Patreon, like where you do like exclusive content, like where you maybe
Bro,
not fuck the girls on camera, but just have them like freaking off a little bit or doing whatever.
bro, I've been hearing about the Patreon and shit, cause you know YouTube getting sensitive when it comes to like
OD.
y'all. They be yelling, marking motherfuckers like for having girls like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So I heard like Patreon, you can do all types of shit. Like, is that what it is?
You just can't fuck. I think
Okay,
everything
but you
else
can show
is.
like booty and all that.
Yeah. You can go crazy on Patreon.
Okay, yeah, I've been hearing about that shit. I might have to tap into that shit because
I'm not gonna lie,
YouTube
nigga.
getting
Your vlogs is kind of crazy, bro. Your
not really. I don't think
not
it's super
crazy, not crazy, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
right.
You be having a little way with your with the shorties. You know what I mean. You be tapping
I
into
be
the
trying to
crib. You know what I
right,
mean. You be doing
right.
what you do. You feel me? So, do
Nah,
you? So tell me, doing all this, like, what's the situation on like? Do you be thinking like I'm gonna try to find a girl with this, or you just chilling?
I'm chilling right now. I mean, you know what I mean?
Do you worry about your
Like
image
like
with the
like a
shorties?
YouTube girlfriend.
Nah, but no. My question is like, do you worry about like your image as far as like when you finally want to chill? Because it comes a time where the shit gets old. You know what I mean? Like, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Man, I'm 21 forever.
Oh, you all right? Well, 21
21
for
forever, my nigga.
all right, 21 forever.
Right,
However old they may really be in real life.
right.
It gets to a point like I'll tell you with my life, like I was out here doing the damn thing, you feel me, in my heyday, you feel me. I sound like an old head. I'm only 29, but when I was really out here doing my thing, like I was going crazy, but after a while, like this shit was just like boring. Like it's
Yeah,
just
that
like,
shit got boring.
you know what it is, like I mean, I was also
Ooh.
fucking with the same, not the same, but like, shorties from around here. You know what I mean? Like, so it wasn't like I was like, you know what I mean? I wasn't like you. You know what I mean? My little stint of my little like tapping in and traveling and shit was very quick because then I got into a relationship right after that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So like I basically like my little run of traveling and being single was like literally when I say like 6 months, bro. I hit the road, did the show in Vegas I told you about, did the Cali shit, did a bunch
Right.
of different little shit, and then like my girl came snug up and stole me from the streets. So I
Hey,
mean,
man.
but at that point though, I was, you know what I mean, I was doing my thing and it was fun and like yeah, but it also kind of got old to me. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
the
no. I mean,
consistent
like,
crib, the crib is kind of like 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 that home. You know what I mean? When you build that home, for me,
right.
it's just very stable and it's just it's not stressful. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how you run your game with shorties because I know a lot of niggas be on some soft shit. They be out here fronting like they about to boo love and shit. Like I said, I don't know how you run your game, but
Hey,
and I
man. I mean, I ain't knocking what you got. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not ready for that right now. You know what I mean? I'm having fun right now. And shit,
as
you
you
know what I mean?
should, bro, as you should,
I'm,
and I just had this conversation with this older dude because he was like, this older dude, I ran into him and he was just like down and out. I'm like, what's good with you, bro? And he was telling me how like he went on this date and Shorty was this and the third. And I'm like, bro, what your problem is you're looking. I'm like, your problem is you're looking and you're not living. I'm
back.
like, nigga, live your fucking life, bro.
Live your
Fuck
life, my nigga, straight
everything.
up.
Fuck whatever. Fuck with these, like, bro, these bitches will come. The females will come. Be the best you can be, nigga. And if you and you'll never reach that goal because you can never stop being a good, stop becoming a better version of yourself. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So keep reaching for that, and on that fucking path, it's gonna come. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a lot. That's a problem with a lot of these niggas. So I think you got it right. You know what I mean? As far as you just focusing on yourself, you're not worried about nothing. You know what I mean?
Cause you know what they say, when you're not looking, that's when you find it and shit. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's when this shit hits, nigga. Let me tell you something. I was not looking. My girl will tell you. She's in the room right now. She will tell you.
Right, right, right.
I fought. I fought. I fought. I fought. I did not want to be in a relationship. And it just got to a point where my man's called me and he's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm chilling with my girl." And she just looked at me. We had that moment where it was like, "I guess this is it. I guess."
This is it. I'm
You know what I
probably
mean? I guess.
knowing.
You know what I mean?
My
But
brother, my
but
brother, he been down that path. You know what I mean? He been down that path. But as far as me, man, I'm vibing right now, man.
I mean,
Like,
you an artist, bro, and you got these vlogs and you got
yeah,
these hoes in the videos.
cause this
So
new vlog I'm about to drop, man, females. I got man.
can I
I'm
be
about.
in the vlog? Can listen? I'm just gonna be in the vlog. Just that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go a
Hey,
bunch of
come to hey,
oh.
and come to Vegas. You know what I mean? I got you. You know what I mean? I got you. But I make sure you're in your best behavior and shit though. You know what I mean? Cause
You gonna snitch
I'm
on me?
always around
Damn.
females.
Nah, I'm chilling, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. At the end of the day, like, nigga, I'm a grown ass man. I be chilling. Like, I'm not worried about none of the bullshit.
Right,
Like
right,
I
right.
said, I know when it is time to. I know where the line is at. You know what I mean? I know where the line is at. I know when it's like when I'm being disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, so I know where to be. Like, oh, like I said, I'm gonna be. You know what I mean? I'll throw $1. Shit, I may. You know what I mean? If the twerking's good enough, I may throw a
Oh.
little slap. You feel me? But that's the furthest a nigga's gonna go. You feel me? I'm gonna get the people going, but I ain't gonna fucking be on the weird shit, bro.
But
Not weird shit, but
you know what
no
it is. You know
disrespectful
why I'm living that single life, because I feel like, man, I wanna keep putting content out
for
when it
sure.
comes to these vlogs with females in there. Because I'm all, like I said, I'm always around females and shit. So when I'm not dropping my music and shit, I wanna get people that's, you know what I mean, that's watching me, like they want to see girls, man.
Yeah,
Dang,
bro,
man, they want to see females. You know what I mean?
bro.
I'm always around. I really live this life, so it's like I
When you
want to
get the
get
girls, you get bro. When you get the girls, niggas follow. No homo. You know what I mean?
back. I
Niggas
mean,
follow. Like you know what I mean. So
and it's
it
not
is.
even me putting the front. That's just how I am. I always been around females since elementary school. I always had girls. Like, girls never been a problem with me growing up and shit. So, like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get people what my life is outside of music and shit. So I
Was
always
you
want to tap that in. You know what I mean? So I
you
gotta
was on
keep getting
those BBM?
content.
You was on those BBM slut pages?
Nah, what the hell? Hold on. What's that? I don't know what you talking about.
You
What's
don't
that?
remember? Yo, I don't know that maybe that was a New York thing only. I don't know. I thought that was like a nationwide thing. I could have sworn I've seen like a nationwide thought list from like this is like back in like 2011 type.
Oh,
You remember
I
that
know what you
shit?
talking about, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
They have, man, I think that's like that for every city, cuz.
yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. You might have been on that list.
Nah, I don't know. I don't shit. I mean, I don't, not that I know of, like, you know what I mean,
How
but I just
how much is
but,
it to? What's the ratio of like just friends to spanking shit?
mm, nah, man, I
That's
don't
a
do the French. I don't do the French shit, dog. I'm gonna keep it 100.
nah. You know what I mean? Like I just don't. You know what I mean? Like I tell you this for example. I got homegirls that like I don't look at like that at all. Like you know what I mean? They're good looking, some of them. You know what I mean? Like, and
Okay.
I they just however we clicked. It just from whatever reasons there was something maybe she said to me that I'll say, oh maybe she could be the homie, but I ain't fucking this. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about prior. Like this is prior to my girl and everything, obviously.
Right,
But
right,
you know what I
right.
mean? Like you know what I mean? So like
I'm kind of,
maybe the like you know what I mean? I know you say you don't do platonic friends, but like you know what I mean?
yeah,
Is there
I
like
don't know, man.
oh, so you're just smashing all these little joints. Okay. All right.
Nah,
Listen, by
let
all
me think
means.
about that.
By all means, brother. Do your thing.
I mean, shit, like you said, I mean, ain't nothing wrong. Like, you could be, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with, like, being friends with a female first and shit, you know what I mean? Because I'd rather it be like that first, you know what I mean? Like, see how they is, vibe with them, you know what I
There's
mean? Just get
no
the connection.
way, bro. There's no way. Cause like this is how not to say this is how I always did it, but I feel like I always had like one female friend that would bring the bitches.
Facts.
That provide. That's what I'm saying. You have
We
to
all
have
had
that one
that.
homegirl that provides them for. Because like, not to say that you can't get them yourself. Because I mean, listen, bro, I watch the vlog. You do your thing, but
Right.
sometimes it's just not in the cards that you're just not gonna be able to pull anything. So sometimes you'll call old little Sally Mae and be like, "Hey, come through and
You gotta
bring the
make that
hoes."
call one time.
You feel me? You may provide a nigga or two for them. You feel me? Like it's a
Right.
trade off. It's
Nah,
like a
nigga, I
little.
think we all got that. We all had that one female friend that I got that's cool with hella females and you know they inviting them through and shit like that. You know what I mean? We all got that. I had a couple female friends like that. You know what I mean? But
I feel like
I
those
ain't
are
never had a
essential.
problem
As
when it
for a
came
single man, I feel
to
like that's a. I feel like that, and you gotta have like a butch female friend just in case you gotta run it like a bitch gotta get beat up. You
because
feel
that could
me?
be a cheat code. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, not well. You got well. I'll tell you this, because like, all right, if a female trips, obviously we can't do nothing. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call Big Bertha, and Big Bertha gonna
Right.
whoop your ass. You feel me? You gotta have at least one butch or brolic girl friend. You gotta have one friend that has the hose. As a man with female, like two friends is all you really need for as a dude with for females. The brolic one is gonna kick some ass, and the whole provider. That's it. I think.
That nigga
You know what I mean?
straight up.
I
You
but
ain't lying.
so what where did the music start? Like where did it get inspired from?
So we're back to what we was saying. So when I came to the States, that's when I was listening to Jay-Z, Bow Wow, and all them. So when I started getting into that, like getting into the and diving into their music, it just made me feel like, you know what I mean, I was one of them and shit, just by watching them and seeing what they was doing. So I kind of
What was it?
tapped in around 2015 is when I wanted to take it serious. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Because those are the artists that really gave me the motivation and like inspiration to do it. Jay
So what
Z,
was like
Bow.
the first song that was like, oh, I'm fucking with this rap shit?
I'm gonna have to say Jay Z, the whole Blueprint album. You
Okay.
remember that Renegade? You remember that
Yeah.
Renegade?
Yeah,
Boy,
Jay Z's one L. Jay Z's my favorite rapper.
oh,
And
that's
I
your favorite
say
rapper?
he took one L in his whole career. And then it's Renegade. And it burns me to this day because I be wanting this nigga to get back on the song with him. So he can be
Oh,
kick
with
his
Eminem?
ass. Yeah, Eminem kicked his ass on that song. It's
Man,
all good.
I don't even look at it like that. Like I look at it as like they both, you know what I mean? They both did their thing, you know what I mean?
No,
I don't even
Jay
that's
is
how
the
you look
GOAT.
at it?
Jay, see, I'm once more New York nigga, New York Logic. You know what I mean? I don't
I don't
know. You know
know.
what I mean? New York Logic for me is when we doing a song. If I do a song with you, D Flow, I'm kicking your ass on the. You know what I mean? That's just
Hey
how.
man, shit.
And
If
I'm not
that's your
saying I'm not.
approach you want to do, that's on you and shit. You know what I
I,
mean? I
it,
don't look at it like that.
I don't know. It's weird for me. Like I said, maybe it's a difference of like where we're from and everything. But
Right, right.
like because like even like when I talk to my like contemporaries out here and shit, we speak on music and shit. We'll say, "Oh, Cole kicked his ass on that song." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
like you know what I mean. But like I don't think of it on some like it's a beef or I don't think of it like real true competition because like all right, so like as far as rappers, like if me and you as rappers is contemporary, like let's just say as rapping contemporaries,
Okay,
I
okay.
don't look at you as competition. But if me and you get on a song, we're sparring. We're lyrically sparring.
Friendly comp, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's a friendly
Yeah,
fade. You feel me? Like we're sparring. We're in the gym. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Even if
yeah.
me and you were to start freestyling, like if we're listening to beats and we just start going, freestyle for free or verse for verse, we're sparring. You know what I mean? Even
Hey,
I
hey,
would say maybe the song would be maybe that like fucking that main event fight. You feel me? But
facts.
like it's a sport. You know what I mean?
I mean, I ain't mad at that approach. You know what I mean? I just never looked at it like that. Like, I feel like you said, Eminem got Jay Z on that song. I feel like they both killed that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
So
That shit just made me a fan of hip hop. That song right there. I didn't even look at it. Damn, Eminem was Jay Z. Like, damn, Jay Z tripping on that. I didn't even look at it like that. I just looked at it like as a fan perspective. Like, yo,
yeah, yeah.
I fuck with the song as a whole and shit. You know what I
So
mean?
in 2022, do you like do you not show homage to your musical roots with the Backstreet Boys? Like if you chilling and the Backstreet Boys comes on, Is you
Oh,
singing that
I'm
shit?
vibing. I'm singing
Oh,
to
you
that
vibe?
shit. Nigga,
Nah,
nigga,
cause niggas be
I
too
always tell
cool. You be surprised how many niggas forget who they are or what they've came from. You know what I mean?
nigga,
Niggas get too cool sometimes. I just had to check you on that
hey nigga,
one.
not me, cause nigga, I was a pop fan, pop music fan before I became a fan of rap. You know what
Bro,
I
I
mean?
love pop music, son.
You know what I
Us to
mean? I
this
was on
day.
backs. You know what I mean? So like that shit came on, nigga. If I was in the club and shit with an urban crowd or whatnot and shit like that, and that shit came on, I'ma sing that shit, my nigga. I'ma sing that shit word for word in front of everybody, and I guarantee I ain't gonna be the only one singing that shit in the club word for word and shit. Like man, real niggas was on that shit before the,
Oh,
you
bro.
know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dog. Nigga, what? Nigga, like I said, that shit is that's the fucking timeless music. Especially in that era, that was the hottest shit out. Boy bands,
Facts.
with I don't know why I always circle back to talking about boy bands too, by the way. But I've had other previous conversations and interviews where we circle back to boy bands for whatever fucking reason. But that shit was fire, dog. I
Fire.
was an NSYNC nigga over the Backstreet Boys, though. Keep it stacked.
See,
JT's my
hey,
nigga.
ain't nothing wrong with that. But I was Backstreet all the way. But I was fucking with NSYNC too. But Backstreet was like my go to. With.
My first CD I've ever got in my life was the NSYNC. You know the shit where they all puppets.
Oh yeah, yeah, like
I
puppies and
forget what
shit.
no
Yeah,
strings
yeah.
attached. I had that. That was my first album I've ever gotten in my life. So I'm here with you, dog.
I'm
I
trying
wasn't
to.
even really allowed to listen to rap up until the first rap song for me was In the Club by 50.
Oh
I
yeah,
was like
yeah.
I
See,
was
yeah,
about
that was
10.
yeah.
I was
That shit
about 10 at
hard.
that time. I was about 10 or 9 at that time. So that's around the time that I tapped into rap. I was like I said, like I wasn't even allowed. My nigga, I had to like sneak listen to that shit. Like I had to be like, my
Ah,
pops was not have nigga. My pops broke one time. I listened to Little Bow Wow. Funny you say this. Little Bow
alright.
Wow CD. Beware a dog. I'll
Boy,
never forget the lyrics.
shit,
Little girls
boy.
think I'm just too vicious. No, sorry. Little girls think I'm delicious. Grown folks think I'm just too vicious, but they don't understand. It's just the dog in me. And that's just the way I am. Remember that song?
Yeah. On top, on
So
God.
my pops heard those lyrics. I came downstairs. I was like, I was hyped for learn these lyrics. Went down like, yo, dad, I just listened to this rap CD. Blah blah blah. My sister had it. My sister's like 7 years older than me. I'm like, yeah, Aaron got these CDs. Da da da. Like I just listened to this lyric and I rapped it to my dad. Nigga, my dad had my sister bring every single fucking CD that lady owned. And that nigga made both of us sit down and he broke every single fucking CD that my sister and I had.
Damn.
Bro, so I
Straight
had to
up.
really be 007 listening to rap, bro.
See, my mom was different, dog. Like my dad, you know what I mean. He was cool about it, but my mom actually bought me the 50 Cent album. She went out her way to give me that album, my nigga.
See,
So
my pops is also like he was 50 when I was born. So my pops is not jack. He was like 60 at this time. This nigga was not jacking none of that shit, dog.
nah, he
You
wasn't
feel me?
fucking with it,
He
huh?
nah, no shot, bro. That nigga was not fucking with none of the bro. My dad just started fucking with rap when I like publicly started rapping. Like when not even publicly started rapping because public knew. But when I started really like making moves, like you know what I mean, like like I
Right.
said, when I went to Cali and Vegas and shit, like that's when my dad like kind of got a little open to it. This nigga fixed my car like a few years back. This is around when the time to be alive came around.
That's right.
This nigga was bumping that shit. He was bumping really. I really be the plug. He
Yeah, that
came
shit
home.
was going though.
He was whipping my car. Nigga pulls up on me. Really, I'm the plug. Really, he said, yo, Ben, I'm not gonna lie. This is a nice
Yeah,
beat,
that
right? This is a real nice beat right here. I said, yeah, nigga, it's that Drizzy, nigga. Tap in, nigga. Tap
hey,
in.
he came full circle.
Nah, he did.
He
It
came back
was
around. That's lit though. That shit
nah for
lit.
sure, for sure. So when your peoples found out you was doing music, what was their reaction?
See, the crazy thing about that, man, I didn't even tell nobody I was doing music. You know, I kind of just did my thing without even like telling motherfuckers or my homies, hey, I'm gonna start rapping and shit. You know what I mean? That's something I just did. But I remember when I first told my brother and shit, he was like, "Word," you know what I mean? He was supportive, and they kind of just went from there. But other than that, I didn't tell like people that I hung out with or cool with, like I'm gonna be, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do my thing, try to do my thing. Cause I'm
So
still grown and shit. I don't even tell people. You don't really tell people that you do music. You kind of just gotta be about it.
yeah, you just
You know
do
what
it.
I
Yeah.
mean? And that's the approach I take is, just be about it. You ain't gotta sit there and tell motherfuckers that, oh yeah, I'm an artist, or you can
More.
like, especially, but I mean, you can like, if you like at an event or whatever, and you like networking,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
you could
of
talk
course.
about like you an artist and whatnot and shit. But like I'm talking about like people outside of like networking and shit. That's
More
something
moves, less
to
announcements
be
type
about,
shit.
right? You just gotta be about that. You know what I mean?
So what just happened? What happened? Like you just kind of like started getting into the blogs and just kind of like working and just everything just boom, boom, boom fell in the line, or like did you kind of get in contact with the right person and he kind of put started lining things up with you? Like how did things go? Kind
Nah,
of.
when it came to the vlogs, I kind of just did that on my own. Cause I mean, I don't know if you was a fan of Wiz or you fuck with Wiz or
Come
whatnot.
on, bro.
What
The pod is called Burn After Rolling, dog.
back? Okay, so you named it after Wiz mixtape. So yeah,
Yeah.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Wiz is like
So
one of my
Wiz,
biggest inspirations, dog.
back. So that's why I started doing the vlogs is because of Wiz and shit. Cause Wiz wasn't just doing
Mm,
music; he was dropping
fact.
vlogs of like how his life is behind the music shit. So Wiz and like DDG, I don't know if you know who DDG is.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Well, yeah, those are like the two cats that made me wanted to do vlogs and shit, like outside of
Mm,
music and shit. So I kind of just did that shit on my own. Like, I mean, they inspired me to do it, so they made me wanted to do it. But like people that I didn't know or whatever, or friends or whatever, they didn't tell me to start doing it. I kind of just did it on my own and like, you know what? I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna let people
yeah.
know what I'm in behind the music and shit. Just give people content. You know what I mean? People like to see content. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? Not
They
all
do.
about just music, but content in general.
Do
So I just
you
took this approach.
being in Vegas, did it like was it kind of like a little bit of a boost, being around like the fact that you can kind of go to the strip and find yourself in a situation at any time or like kind of find yourself in a situation kind of anywhere out there.
Like, yeah, no. Cause Vegas, I feel like Vegas don't got a scene when it comes to music and shit,
It don't.
but Vegas got a scene if you want to do content, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
so
Absolutely.
so that right there, yeah, like that's an advantage right there when it comes to like content in general and shit. But music is like I think we feel still trying to find our identity or whatnot. But shout out to Baby King because he from Vegas and
Oh, word? He's from Vegas?
yeah, when he won his Grammy, he shout out Vegas,
I thought that
So
nigga
it's
was
like,
from LA. That nigga is a beast, bro.
yeah,
So
yeah. So
what part of Vegas is he from?
I think, damn, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's from the South Point. I'm not sure though, so don't quote me on that. But
That's crazy.
but when he won his Grammy though, he did shout out Vegas and shit. He didn't say LA. I don't know. I don't know why when you search him on Google, I think it do say he from LA or whatever.
Isn't
But
he
they might
Kendrick's
change. They
cousin?
might say he from Vegas now though. So
Isn't he Kendrick's cousin? That's why, maybe.
thanks. Yeah, he Kendrick cousin. So he got that little booster. You know what I mean? He got that little.
Yeah. I mean, I mean,
No knock, no knock though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, listen, nigga, if anyone was my cousin, I would pray that they
Right,
fucking that they fucking put me in a position to win a fucking Grammy. You know what I mean?
right,
Like
right, right. You know what I mean? So
that's why
yeah. So
niggas
as
work
far
hard for. Put
you said what?
so that's why niggas work hard though. Put their
That
family, you know what I mean? Put their family in predicaments to win.
that. So as far as Vegas, yeah, content like yeah, you got a little advantage and shit. But music wise, we still growing and shit. Yeah,
So what do you put as your number one priority? Because I've seen a lot of vlogs, obviously. Like most
yeah,
of your YouTube channel consists of vlogs. You know what I mean? A
right,
lot of
right,
there's a lot of music videos too. You know what I
right.
mean? But it's a lot of vlogs.
Yeah, I mean, I got
So
like,
what's your number one priority?
I mean, always music and shit. You know what I mean? Like with my music and shit, I kind of take my time when it's creating music. I got a single coming out this summer and shit called Let's Link. Music always gonna be my number one priority, but when I'm not doing that, I was still trying to put content out outside of music. So, but music is always gonna be my number one priority. Like I feel like with music videos, you gotta plan that shit. You gotta structure that shit. You know what I mean?
Sometimes yes and sometimes no. Your style, like that song that you did for I Don't Care, absolutely needed a treatment. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
a
it
that's a
is.
treatment style video. But
Right.
like, if you're doing like some like street shit, you can kind of just have a couple niggas
Yeah,
just
you
jumping
kind of just pull
around. You
out the
feel me?
camera and just
Yeah, yeah.
do your shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, cause of vlogs and shit, I could just vlog on my phone and just throw it on YouTube and shit.
Bro, that's
But
one
when
thing.
it
What were you
when
gonna
it comes
say?
to music and shit, I like to plan my shit when it comes to my music videos. That's why I have more vlogs and music videos and shit. But I still got a good amount of music videos, but more so vlogs because you know it's easy to put out. You know what I mean? It's easy to just to throw content out when it comes to vlog and shit. But don't get it
So
twisted. Number one is music for sure. Off
so
top.
before the music, and before like the vlogging and the YouTube career kind of came into effect, what were you doing before this?
Man, I was regular, just regular old nigga.
Where
Like,
were you? No, I'm saying, what were you working at? Like, what was you doing?
so I used to work at McDonald's. I was doing like the regular 9 to 5 shit. You know what I mean? You
Mm,
know, the call center shit. I done did it all. Like the call center, fast food shit. You know what I mean? Just hustling. Like outside of like the 9 to 5 and shit. You know what I mean? I was doing my little weed thing, selling weed. I mean, we all was doing that before and shit.
yeah, yeah.
Until I
I feel
got
you.
caught up in shit. Cause you know I was doing me and my brother. We was doing the weed thing heavy. We was going crazy like on
It's
some
been
like
legal out there
crazy
for
shit.
years. That's crazy.
And
This is
then
before the legalization, I'm assuming.
yeah, it was before all that.
Okay, okay,
And so we was
okay.
going crazy with the weed shit. Like when we wasn't working the 9 to 5 and all that and shit, we was going crazy with it. Like we really made a name for ourselves when it comes to like selling weed and shit to the point like SWAT team came onto us.
Oh,
It got crazy, my nigga. Whole SWAT team kicked the whole shit in and thrashed our whole operation. Like that's how crazy it was going with it. You know what I mean? Like I
yo,
so yeah, I actually did a year. I had actually did a year for that.
wow. In
Yeah,
Vegas,
in Vegas.
what's the Vegas jail like?
I mean, growing up, like I went to county, right? Cause they had put me in county before,
Hmm.
so I did like 6 months in county, right? And, you know, it was chill. You know what I mean? I feel like it's more like a daycare, like you know what I
Yeah,
mean, in
yeah,
county jail in Vegas and shit. You know what I mean? I didn't really get into it. Nobody. I ain't really had no problems with nobody in county and shit. But when they moved me to boot camp, that's when shit got crazy and shit. You know what I mean?
mm.
Because you dealing with.
What, they have you in shock?
You said what?
In shock?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Cause they what they called it when they move you into a prison and shit. Cause you got a prison and shit, and then you got a boot camp. The boot camp was right next to the prison, so they move you to the prison first. Do a little like they put you in the tank. The tank is
yeah,
like it's like a holding cell before they move you to your like actual destination where you're gonna do your real time at.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when I got to the tank, what it's called high desert, I did my little time there. That shit was crazy and shit. And then they moved me to boot camp, and I did another 6 months. So it was like, man, it was a crazy process and shit.
Nigga, they just
But
be having you
county,
get up.
you
Yeah,
said what,
they just be having like in the boot camp. Yo, it's hot as I know it's hot as a bitch out there, bro.
bro? You in the
It's
mountains,
hot,
bro?
bro. I caught. Oh, you. It's so it's cold.
No, I mean, like, cause when I got sent to boot camp, it was around December, so at the time, yeah, it was cold.
Oh
But when it
shit,
got towards like April, May, boy, the heat crazy,
my nigga. I can only, bro. I caught sunburn out there, dog. Like nigga, I never thought in my life I would ever catch sunburn, dog. I came,
bro.
bro. I didn't even know what was going on. I Facetime my girl. I'm like, yo, what is going on? I'm like, yo, my shoulders are like peeling, and it hurts. I'm like, what the fuck is this? She's like, my girl is white. So she's like,
Right, right,
I think
right.
you got sunburn. She's like, I think you just got sunburn. I'm like, bro, I'm black. I don't get sunburn, bro. What the fuck is you? I got into like an argument with her. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? I don't get no fucking sunburn. And eventually, I finally accepted. Niggas got sunburn.
Bro, when I was in boot camp, man, nigga, I was getting that shit too, cause you know I was like hella light skinned when I got
Yeah.
locked up. So I was dealing with all that shit, the cold, the heat, you know what I mean, all that, you know what I mean.
So they sent you in that boot camp for a year.
So I did, yeah, it was half. So 6 months in the county and 6 months in the boot camp. Well, 5 months in the boot camp. I had to do a month in prison where they hold me in the tank and shit. You know what I mean? Then I did 5 months in boot camp, and that shit all totaled up to a year. It
Did
was
you caught
crazy, man.
you caught any fades up there?
Nah, man, it was all love, man. For some reason, my nigga, I never had problems with motherfuckers. Like everybody always was cool with me. Like I never had, you know what I mean? Everybody always trying to be cool. Like it
Yeah.
was all love and shit. Like
So this is like before or after the this is like when you got locked up. This is after the rap, like, or you had just
no,
started
this was
rapping, or
before the rap. This before
before the
I
rap.
started all that. Like you know what I mean. This was before everything. You know what I mean.
So
This
is
is
that where you decided to become a rapper in jail?
nah. I mean, you could say that because you know it was motivation. Like as far as like, because when I got out, I had nothing going on for me. I didn't have my job. I didn't have my weed business no more. Like, you know what I mean? I had nothing, you know what I mean? So during that time span and shit, that's when I started like working on my craft and shit since I had nothing going on for myself around that time. Cause when you get out and shit, you kind of like starting over again. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So it's like you do a whole year and shit, and you get out and shit, you got nothing going for yourself and shit. I mean, I didn't have nobody to put me on my feet or whatnot. I had to like start from the beginning again and start all over. So that during that time, that's when I found a passion for music. And, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
worked on my craft then and shit. And that's how it kind of really started and shit.
Were you like always writing, like on the low type shit, or you just started writing like when did you just randomly just start writing one day?
Now, writing was the thing, you know what I mean? That's more, I feel like everybody, like when they started doing their little rap shit, I'm pretty sure same for you and not, like, you know, you write first. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Oh, you off
freestyle was
top now.
the thing.
You off top now.
I kind of like punch in. You know
Yeah,
the
yeah,
punch
yeah,
in trick. Yeah, that's kind of
yeah,
like my
yeah.
thing now, like punching in and shit. But I still write though. I still like to write and shit. But punching in, I feel like punching in is like I feel like that's the thing too though. You know what I mean?
Punching,
Like
I was just, yeah, bro. I said I'm fucking done with writing, bro. Like just sitting
you
there
done
and
with that
just like
shit?
forcing yourself to just write, bro. Like instead,
Yeah,
yeah, bro. Like I'm not gonna just like unless I'm on the road and like I'm doing something and like you know what I mean, because like it
yeah. You can
happens.
do that.
I'll be just like I ain't doing shit. I might as well just listen to some beats. I might as well blah blah blah. You feel me?
That.
So I'll do that from time to time. So
Cause I feel like when you punch in, it's smoother.
yeah,
Sometimes
yeah. It comes from
instead of like
it
just
comes.
sitting there thinking and shit, and then you just like, damn, like, don't get me wrong, I don't knock it and shit. Like, I still write sometimes, but like, most of the time, I like to punch in and shit, cause it's like, it's more of a vibe, it's more funner and shit, instead of just like sitting there thinking and then it just
I feel,
sometimes depends on the mood too. So,
I
you
feel
know what I
that.
mean? So, I don't know,
So
like, that's just my thing.
what's your favorite song that you made?
What's my favorite song like right now?
No, that you made like of yourself.
Oh, it's just on myself. I like to say nice like this.
Nice
I
like
don't know if
this.
you heard that. I don't know if you heard it because it's more of a vibe and shit. You know what I mean? I'm into that vibe shit. I need to actually tap in more to that vibe shit. That's what I need to get into. Again.
What kind of what would you consider yourself like your style? Like if you had to put it like within those like categories that they have of rap right now, what would you like R&B, West Coast funk, drill, you know what I mean? For boom bap, for example, what would you consider? Not just
Definitely, nigga.
those, but
I think low key. I started off boom bap, low key, because I had a
everyone
song.
starts off boom bap, I feel like, you know what I mean?
Right, right. Because I had a song called "Nice as I Am," and that was more like straight hip hop, like straight hip hop and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was tapping in more of the West Coast sound and shit. You know what I mean? And I kind of like I don't know.
You
I
did
say it
rap
was
over that
over
Eminem
West
shit, bro.
Coast.
You did
You
rap
said
over that.
what?
You went crazy over that the Eminem shit. It was the forgot about Dre shit.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? I was like more like you
That
know
was
what I mean.
hard. That was hard. I was like, oh, this nigga, okay, this nigga rap. All right, this nigga ain't pop.
That's
All
when
right.
I was more into that boom bap though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's you know what I mean. So
I'm
I kind of switched my style up a little bit. I kind of
yeah.
I go for the vibes and turn up shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
One thing
mean?
I can see within your music, I seen the growth from even like when I say growth, I mean like your sound, and then you see the numbers grow, and you just see like watching like from your first video to now. You
Right.
know what I mean? Bro, you went up. You know what I mean? Like what you did a lot of growth within your music, and that shit
Yeah.
is dope. You know what I
Because
mean? A
when I
lot.
first started, I didn't really have, you know what I mean? When you first started, you kind of you go into like not having support. You more like it's more like only your friends and your
Yeah,
family know you rapping the shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how it started. Like just
And
you
even
gotta
them
go in with no
sometimes,
support. And you
even
gotta
then
build that
sometimes is
shit.
like halfway. You feel me?
Right, facts. So you got to build that shit fan by fan and shit, and that's what I kind of did and shit, you know. And I'm still trying to build. You know what I mean? This shit ain't all the way up. I'm still
You feel
going
that
this.
you feel that traveling was like the thing that because I seen like you're outside, bro. You know what I mean?
Right,
Besides the fact that you do live in Vegas, you know what I mean? Like
right.
once more, I told you before we started recording, I said Vegas is a cheat code, kinda. Yeah.
Chico, facts.
Vegas, Miami, even New York, I guess, is a cheat code. But New York is just so. I'm not gonna lie, I live in New York. It's so competitive that I
Yeah,
don't. You know what I mean? If you know the right niggas, it's a cheat code. But you know what I mean? I just think it's very. It's just too big and too competitive. But
yeah.
Vegas, you be outside. You know what I mean? Like, do you think like where do you think like the growth started? Like, do you think it? What was the thing that like you shifted in your method that made things go from like, okay, this is cool, people like my people's fuck with me, to oh shit, now the people fuck with me. I'm getting 200,000 views on my videos. I'm getting, you know what I mean? I'm getting big boy plays. You feel me? Where did
Right,
what do you think? Where did you pivot in that journey? You know what I mean? This is me asking you. You know what I mean, for myself and for any other artist. You know what I mean, that may
right.
want to know where was that pivot? Like, you know what I mean?
I would say when I linked up with Dizzy, you know who Dizzy Wright is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Don't do your research. You know
yeah.
what I
Of
mean?
course, yeah,
He had reached out to me to do it because I was doing my thing before he reached out to me. I was doing my thing and shit, like,
yeah,
you know what I mean, build up my shit, promote my shit on Twitter and shit. Now when I started putting my shit on Twitter and shit, like promoting my shit on Twitter, like I was really getting real feedback. Like people was really tapping in and shit. You know what I mean? Like getting familiar with me when I dropped my like first 3 videos.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I kind of built the following in my first 3 videos. And then when Dizzy Wright reached out to me to do a show with him, it kind of gave me a little like, you know what I mean, a little something like more going and shit. And kind
yeah,
of gave me a
yeah,
little boosting and shit. Like, cause you know he already had a fans, like you know more people
yeah. He's
tapped in
lit,
out and shit. And I did a show with him, and it just kind
nigga.
of went
Dizzy
from there.
Wright is a Dizzy Wright is like 2000 like 11 2000 like till like 2000 and like 15, 16, bro. That nigga was that nigga, dog. You know what
No,
I mean? That nigga was
big it,
that nigga,
man.
bro. I mean, I
He's
don't know.
he,
Like I said, I don't know how lit he was. Where's he from? I don't even remember. I thought he was an East Coast nigga my whole forever. You know what
I
I mean?
think he from somewhere in Detroit. I think
Oh,
damn.
so yeah, bro. I tell you, in New York, he was lit. I'm not gonna front. You know what I mean? That's
Oh,
why I say
people in New York
yeah,
fuck with him.
when you ask like when you ask me, I don't know if you know him.
Oh
Nigga, that's
yeah, he
Dizzy
from
Wright.
Flint. He from Flint. He from Flint. Flint.
Okay, that nigga, that's
Yeah,
Dizzy
Flint.
Wright, bro. You feel me? That nigga,
But
he
he
was that
Vegas
nigga at
rep.
a point.
Vegas
You
rep
said
though.
he
He
Vegas rep?
Vegas
Okay.
rep though.
You be tapping in with him on the regular?
Yeah, we actually did a song together. He hopped on the I
No,
Don't
I
Care
know.
remix.
Yeah, I
He
know.
dropped
I
a little
know.
burst on that
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
Shout,
went.
shout,
Yeah,
shout, shout out to my boy for that. You know what I mean? That was love, my nigga. When he hit me on that, I was like, yo, that's love. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So
y'all still be doing shit together or nah? Like y'all got any more music playing together?
I probably playing, you know what I mean, when I had the song right, you know what I mean, I'll probably reach out. Like, yo, I got, you know what I mean?
I feel
I
that.
got something. You know what I mean? But you know, we he doing his thing. I'm trying to do my thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
We moving. We just
Yeah,
moving.
that's
You
for
know,
sure. You be listening to that Michigan that Detroit like that Flint music and shit.
man, that sound, man. There's a
That
lot of
shit is
niggas out there
crazy.
that's doing that shit now.
That shit is
Who you
crazy,
got? Who
bro.
you got out there right now? You got
Uh,
Grizzly. You got
Peasy, you know what I
We
mean?
already
You
know
got
about Big Sean and Eminem. We already know about them.
Peasy,
Easy.
fucking V's, Babyface Ray. Them niggas is nice, bro. Them
Nah,
niggas is
got a
nice,
lot of
dog.
cats out there.
Yeah, bro. Them niggas be
Out
going
there.
crazy, bro.
42 Doug.
Yeah, 42 Doug. That nigga's a beast, bro. That Flint shit, yo, that shit, it's crazy because that shit sounds mad similar to West Coast.
You think so, huh?
You
Low
don't think
key.
so? You don't think so?
Nah, cause
Bro, I'm
man,
not gonna hold you. When I first heard T Grizzly, I swear to God, I thought that nigga was a West Coast nigga, bro. I was like not from first day out, but when he made like the other shit that has that style of beat, I was like funk, that like West Coast funk style. I was like, oh shit, this nigga from Cali, bro. I'm like, I
facts.
thought, you know what I mean? I thought Mustard made that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
they definitely got their sound going on and shit.
Nah,
And
you
I
do.
feel like Vegas, that's what we looking for and shit. Is that you know what I mean? Like I said, it's grown now since Baby Keem and shit. You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Disney, you got myself. It's a lot of it's actually a lot of talent out here in Vegas and shit. And I feel like what I mean, more people is put a light to the
Is
city.
there togetherness in Vegas as far as the artists?
Nah, I wouldn't say nah. I
Nah.
mean, I feel like everybody's just doing their own thing and shit. But I feel like it's getting better though. I feel like it's getting better though. You know
But
what I
that's the
mean?
thing, bro. Like Vegas is Vegas, but it's a small city. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
relatively, you feel me? Like small cities like that, bro. That's where you gotta rally. You gotta rally the troops and get behind one nigga and get behind. You know what I mean? Like that's really how you gotta get it, bro. It's how all these
Nah,
other small cities get it.
but the thing with Dizzy, man, he was doing that though. He was bringing unity to the
Hmm.
city and shit, my nigga.
Yeah,
Like he'll like every time he has a show in Vegas or whatnot, he'll call out artists like, yo, I'm looking for 3 artists that open up for me and shit. So
that's fire.
he always showed love to Vegas and shit. That's
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 hard.
one thing I could say about Dizzy Wright. He always showed love to the city and tries to bring unity and whatnot and shit. Dizzy a
Yeah,
real one
man.
for that. He always did that.
Man, we gotta have a little burn after rolling show out in Vegas. Have all the all the rappers come through, all the steppers. You feel me? Now I
Man,
mean,
that
how
shit
that
be hard.
motherfucker. Yo, bro, listen,
Hard.
I'm down. I'm down. Yo, bro, I've been thinking about putting the show together anyway. To be honest with
When you trying to make that move, big dog.
you, it's bro. It all takes time. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta put cross the right T's and dot the right I's. You feel me?
You
So
say you want to
you gotta
move
make
back.
that shit happen.
You
I
said New
mean,
York ain't your thing. You might as well
ah,
like
don't
head out
that's
west.
the off camera talk, bro.
Facts,
Oh, nah, yeah, nah, man, yeah, I
facts.
mean, nah, I mean, shit, bro, we gonna see what we do. You feel me? Like I said, you know what I mean? It's yeah, I got everything going on over here. You feel me? I got a couple moves I gotta make. You feel me? So we gotta see what's up. Feel me?
Facts.
But, but yo, man, fucking, you got any new shit coming out anytime soon?
Yeah, so my new single Let's
Besides,
Link.
yeah,
My new single Let's Link. That's on the way and shit. I'm about to drop a new vlog. You know how I'm gonna get down with the vlogs and
yeah.
shit. But my new single Let's Link is on the way and shit. I'm just getting that shit together, mixed right and shit.
What about
It's
any
more
shows?
vibe. You
What
said
about any
what?
shows? What about any shows?
So the last time I did a show, I need to tap into the shows and shit because it's getting active now. Because
Bro,
the pandemic over, you know what I
yeah,
mean. So I
man.
need to tap right back in.
You gotta show your face, man. They gotta see my guy. They gotta see D Flowetry, man. They can't forget
Nah,
about you,
facts,
bro.
facts,
I
facts. You know
mean,
what I mean. But
it is a quick industry, bro. These niggas, bro. Listen, I'll tell you this. 2 years ago, I was doing music. I was making moves. You know what I mean. I was doing what I was doing, bro. I stopped doing this shit for 2 years, and now like I'm back to doing, doing music and doing all my shit again. And it's like, bro, who the fuck do I talk to now? I ain't been around in a little minute, bro. These niggas numbers done changed and motherfucking, you feel me? Like, so you know what I mean?
hey, fact.
Like
One thing about me,
you gotta stay in the well, you do the vlog, so you keep yourself out there. But like, you know what I mean, as far as that music, because you might get lost in that vlogging, you feel me? Like niggas might start knowing you as D Flowetry the vlogger, you feel me? And
nah,
you
man.
said
I,
you
I
want to
feel
be the
like I feel like that's part of the game and shit. Is vlogging and shit. You know
nah,
what I
for
mean?
sure it is. Definitely.
But I see what
Definitely.
you're coming from and shit. But I'm one thing about me. I always got some shit coming. You know what I mean?
That's what I like to hear.
I'm never gonna take a 2 year break. I'm never gonna take a year break. Never gonna be on that and shit. You know what I mean? I
Yeah, yeah.
always
No, I'm not saying. Yeah, I was just telling you my shit. You know what I mean? Like that's why I was just saying you got to stay out there. You know what I mean? You got to
right,
keep your
right.
face fucking. You know what I mean? Out
I
there and
feel
like
like
niggas.
for all like artists, like whoever might watch this shit and whatnot and shit, I feel like man, my advice to them, man, always just come with content and shit. It ain't
Sure.
gotta always be about music. It ain't gotta be, you know what I mean. Always have content and shit. Vlog about your life. Vlog about behind the
Yeah,
scenes, how you work in the studio and shit like that. In some of my
bro.
vlogs, I be having like like shit how I work in the studio and shit. So like I said, I got it from Wiz. You know what I mean? Wiz was doing it. You know
Facts.
what I
He
mean?
was.
Wiz vlogs. I'm pretty sure them day to days have you on your toes, right?
Nigga, I just did you watch that Wiz documentary?
Fire.
Nigga, that shit had a nigga like, oh man, I was thinking about college. I'm like, damn, bro. Those were some good ass motherfuckers. I remember every single fucking clip from all those vlogs, dog. Literally. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
watched all nigga, I was on them day to days all the time, bro.
And even Tory Lanez is doing it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That's why I like to do it. You know what I mean? It's
Bro, no
I
funny
don't care
shit.
if I'm just known for the vlogs, but it's part of. I feel like it's part of my music. It's dropping these vlogs. I feel like it's part of that shit for me. For me
Bro,
though,
it's crazy, bro. All the time, there's so many moments where I'm like, I sit there and I'm like, fuck, bro. If this shit was on video, my nigga, this would be legendary, bro. Like, you feel me?
bro. What you
So
waiting
many
on,
times the energy, like so many, bro, studio sessions I done been to, sit downs in little rooms. You feel me? Just the certain people, bro. Like, and I'm like, fuck, bro. If this shit would have got caught on camera, nigga, this would be like, nigga, this shit going viral. This shit, like, this is what you know. What I mean, this embodies what everything is about. You feel me? And like,
bro?
bro, that's what I'm saying. Doing that vlogging, that's why I really respect that vlogging shit that you do, bro. Like you don't you think like, oh, let me get this camera. This is a moment right here. Let me capture that
Right.
shit. That's just fire.
That's why, man. That's why I'm owning this shit. You know what I mean? And then if you do the vlog, like for any artist watching this shit, if you do that vlogging shit, always make sure you have your promote your music in the vlogs and shit. Every vlog I put out, I always have my music in the beginning, like to let them know to check that out. Just for anybody that new, that might find out about me and shit. Always incorporate your music in your vlogs and shit.
Do
You know
you
what I
you
mean?
edit
Cause
you
you're
edit
an
your
artist
vlogs?
first.
Yeah,
So I
you
do
edit
that
your
all the time.
vlogs?
You said what?
You edit your vlogs?
Yeah, I do that. I do all that shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro, you're a beast.
I only know how to do basic editing though.
I mean, the shit you do is better than the shit I do. You feel me? I mean, my shit. I mean, it's a podcast, so it's pretty cut and dry. You just boom, do your thing.
Hey,
But
I like that shit though. You know what I mean? And that's how I am too. Like my shit just basic editing. I don't do my shit ain't crazy when it comes to the editing. You know what I mean? Cause I'm not about to hire nobody and pay them 500 just to edit a vlog when I can just
yeah,
do my own little shit to it and just put it out. You know what I mean?
nah,
I
nigga,
don't
your
care.
shits look good, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. To me, a nigga that ain't good at this shit at all, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right.
I feel like if I edited a vlog, first and foremost, it would take me fucking 15 hours. And second off, it would because I'm so OCD. I'm just gonna get into every little fucking thing and fucking zoom and shit. So no, it's gonna take me forever to do it. And on top of that, it's gonna be trash. It's gonna be a long time of me doing a bunch of fucking precise garbage. I'm not good at that shit at
Nah,
all,
don't
bro.
say that, nigga. Man,
You,
this shit easy. Like I said, you ain't gotta
bro,
be all fancy with that shit. Just place the clips, whatever clips you like and shit. Just place that shit. You know what I mean? Cut out scenes or whatever, my nigga. And you good to go, my nigga. Like I said, I don't even think of it. Like I don't think too much about it. Like when I edit my vlogs and shit, I just put it
yeah.
together, my nigga, and then
Do
let
you
throw that shit out.
do
You know
you
what I
got?
mean?
Well, I know you edit your own vlogs and shit, but do you have like a team?
A team,
Yeah,
as far as like what I got going and shit.
like a manager,
Yeah, my
whatever,
man is
whatever.
locked up right now.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
word.
he facing time and shit. So other than that, it's just like me and
Damn.
my bros and my
How
yeah,
long?
just
How
me and
long till
two
he gets
bros.
out?
You
How
said
long till
what?
he, how long till he gets out?
Man, that nigga facing like 7 to 10 years.
Oh, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know
that's
what I
crazy.
mean? He was heavy. He was heavy on that drug shit, you know what I mean? Like he was doing his thing on that shit too. Like
I mean,
shout out to bros.
allegedly, man,
Yeah, allegedly,
allegedly,
you know what I
allegedly.
mean? So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey,
Yeah,
if he see this shit, hey, allegedly, he
yeah, man.
innocent. Shout out to Big Dog. You know what I mean? He know he is and shit. I
Yeah,
ain't
man.
saying no names.
Whoa. Yeah,
Hey,
nah,
but
but
tap into
that's
that vlog shit, man.
yeah for sure. Uh, so yeah, it's just you and your bros, like your brother, or
Yeah,
like
so I got an older brother too.
okay.
Yeah, he way older than us and shit. So it's them two, and we just kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I got actually got homies that's into like cameramans and shit. They
Hmm.
cameramans and whatnot. They doing their little photography. So when I need like, you know what I mean, when I need to link with them, I could just hit them up on some photos or whatnot. But so it's basically it's a small circle though, you know, a small circle. I don't get too crazy with it or whatnot.
Okay.
And it should
Okay.
be like that. You gotta keep your shit tight, man.
Nah, you
Any
should.
artist
I definitely
shit
think
tight.
I do definitely think that you got to get some people. You know what I mean? Some people. So you got to get some people. You know what I mean? Like you definitely got to get a cameraman for sure.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
facts.
Yeah, you got to get yourself a full time cameraman for sure. Like I'm trying to find one myself, nigga. It's tough though. You know what I mean?
Say
It's
if you can't find one yet, you know what I mean? Just do what you can on your own and shit.
yeah, no, of
That's
course,
the
yeah,
approach I do. That's the approach I
bro. You
take.
you be using it. You be using the gimbal or not? You just be holding that shit with your
Now I
hands.
just be holding that shit. You know what I mean? I be holding that shit. I need to do that. I mean, at least try that shit. So what I do is use like I got a Nikon, so I use the Nikon camera and I use my
Yeah.
iPhone 13. I be switching off and shit from the
Oh, okay.
camera to the iPhone.
That's fire.
Yeah, and you know what I mean. I just take whatever clips, you know what I mean, from both devices and shit, and then put it together like that.
I'm telling you right now, if I did exactly what you did, like, and tried to do it to the caliber that you did it, my shit would come out like a shit sandwich.
Now
Like
you
the
can't
way you
say
make it
that,
sound so effortless, bro. Because I be trying to edit my
bro.
video,
That shit
like
easy. I promise you, that shit easy, bro. Like it's really nothing to it. I'm actually editing the vlog right now. I
word.
don't know if you see that bitch. You see that hoe?
What do you use?
I use iMovie. That's the most
Word.
basic shit. That's the most basic shit, my
Oh
nigga.
shit,
Bro,
that's
that's the most
crazy.
basic shit.
That's crazy, bro. Yo,
Nigga,
I be
tell
using
it.
iMovie and my shit don't look a quarter as good.
Bro, I'm telling you that shit easy because I feel like the other shit, man, that shit complicated.
The Final Cut,
I don't know what shit niggas is using these
the
days.
Adobe Final Cut Pro.
Yeah, the Final Cut Pro shit, boy, that shit look
I thought about
confusing.
getting that, but that shit is I'm not good enough to even waste my money on it. You know what I mean?
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like iMovie, this shit come with the Mac. I ain't gotta spend no money on no extra shit. I just use. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I might, you know what I mean. If I want to like step it up and go more crazier with it, I might, you know what I mean. I might give me a little Final Cut, but our movie came with the Mac. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
edited. So I'm just using what I got, and you could do that too, my nigga. Just use what you got,
I know I should. Well, should, but I'm not good at it. I try it, bro, but it's just not. It's not my steez, man. I gotta hire somebody.
bro. I'm telling you, dog. They can take it from me, dog. That shit is easy, man. I do all my vlog editing on iMovie. You know
Yo,
what
it
I
got
mean?
dark as a bitch in here. What time is it over there?
5 o'clock, man. It's hella early over here.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock over here. It's dark as a bitch. It's getting dark as hell in here. I ain't turned no lights on.
What time is like 8?
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's eight. Fucking. But but
Let me
yeah,
talk to the
man.
people. Go
What
ahead, dog.
what was you gonna say?
I was just saying, man. Let me say a few words. I know you trying to probably wrap it up and shit,
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up for sure soon. But yeah, what you gotta say to
but
the people, man?
man, for all the artists out there, man, just you doing your music shit, man. Tap into the vlog game. Take it from Wiz. Take it from Tory Lanez. He's doing that shit. You know what I mean? And,
Yo, take it
it
from
actually
you,
work hard
bro.
with the music too.
Take
You
it from
said
you,
what?
then. Take it from you, bro.
Take it from me too. You know what I mean?
You
Those are
do
the
your
niggas
own
I look
music
up
videos
to.
too.
You said what?
You do your music videos too.
Hell nah, nigga. Nah, nigga, I leave that shit
That's
alone.
why I'm like, yo. That's why I'm over here astounded right now.
Nah, nigga, I don't do that shit. I only do the
Oh, oh,
vlogs and shit by myself.
oh, oh.
I got cameramans for that shit. Shout out to my
That's
nigga
joke.
Tony, man. Tony Cameron, man. He do that shit for me, man. You know what I
That's deep.
mean? Yeah. So yeah, for like I said, man, for the artists, man, tap into the vlog game and shit like that, and incorporate that shit with your music and shit. And you be good to go. So that way, you know, when people is tapping into your content on YouTube or whatever and shit, they see the music side and they see the shit outside of the music and what you doing this shit. You know what I
Your
mean? People want to see that
personality.
shit.
Bro, that's the thing with the generation that's so dope that like, you know what I mean, with this generation is like that like, there was like a veil back in like, the 90s and the 80s and back in the day. it was a veil on these artists. You didn't know shit about them. You know what I mean? There was like
Right,
so much mystery to these niggas. You know what I mean?
right.
Like now, it's like you can like see their personality. Like you know what I mean? Like some niggas keep the veil, but like you know what I mean. A lot of these niggas was like given like, cause and like people will pay for your personality a lot of these times
Facts.
too. You
Makes
feel
it
me?
makes them want to listen to your music, see how you is and
Yeah,
shit. They see
yeah,
how you
yeah.
is, they gonna become a fan of your music. That's why I tap into this vlog game. Cause I'm trying to see like if you never heard a song from me, but if you watch my vlog and see how I am and you fuck with me as a person and shit, then that way they
You
they
going
might
up.
want to in. Facts.
If they fuck with you as a person, they gonna go up, bro. You know what I mean? It's gonna
Facts.
go up.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But yo,
Facts.
man, you definitely, you know what I mean. I'm glad I got to talk to you, man. I'm glad I got, you know what I mean, got to meet you and learn more about you and everything, man. You know what I mean. I hope I can grow your New York audience. You know what I mean.
Facts.
Definitely got to
Same
get you
here.
about.
Vice versa.
Definitely got to bring you out here one day. You know what I mean. We can set up a show or something. You feel me? We can figure some shit out.
Coming
You
out.
feel me? You know
Let's
what I
do this shit
mean?
in person, big dog. Let's do that
Yeah,
shit
for
in person.
sure, man. Bro, listen, you in Vegas, and Vegas has been calling me for a little minute, so I definitely got to tap in very very soon. You feel me?
Nah,
I mean,
make that happen. If you want to make that
listen,
happen, you
as
want to do
long as
a
you got a
podcast
couch,
show, I'm here,
listen,
big
as
dog.
long as you got a couch for the boy, bro, I'm straight. You feel me? I'm
Nah,
I'm good.
we Gucci over here, my nigga. I'm not. Yeah, we good over here.
Oh, see, yeah, I forgot y'all niggas is balling, bro. Y'all niggas had the mansion, bro. You know what I mean?
Trying, nigga. We trying. Shout out to my dog. That's actually my dog's mansion and shit. He let
Oh,
me.
word?
Yeah, that ain't my mansion. So for those that seen that video, that's not my shit. That's my dog. But you know what I mean. I had the money. I had to fund that shit though. You know what I mean. That shit
Nah,
wasn't
listen,
free.
I'm not gonna hold you. That was a little budget. You
Yeah,
spent a
that
little
shit
penny on that
wasn't
man.
free. He didn't let me hold that shit for free. You gotta spend a little bread on that.
You gotta
So
spend
yeah,
something to make something. You feel me?
facts. But nah, I appreciate you having me on, big dog. You know what I mean? That shit, I fuck with the podcast. You know what I mean? When you reached out, like I'm fucking with it. So
I
I
appreciate
really,
that, man. Is this your first interview?
you said what?
Is this your first interview or nah?
I don't usually get on podcasts like that. You know what I mean?
Word. I'm happy to
I
have
mean,
you,
I
man.
got hella motherfuckers want me on their podcast, but I never got to it yet. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start tapping into that shit. So
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure, bro. Yo, it's dope, man. You just be chit chatting, you know what I mean, shooting the shit, chopping it up, you know what I mean? Like you can learn something, you can teach something, you feel me? It's dope. You feel me? That's
yeah,
that's that's really what I love about the pod. Like listening to niggas like you, listening to the other people that I've like interviewed and shit. Like, don't get me wrong, there's been times like we literally just shot the shit and was just fucking joking and laughing the whole time.
right.
You know what I mean? But then there's times where like I'm absorbing game. You know what I mean? People watching this shit who's trying to be like listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. My goal, one of my goals is to like show artists like when I was in a certain position, you know what I mean? When I was trying to fucking get it, you know what I mean? And I was trying to figure out what do I need to do? What do I need to do what strategy should I take? You know what I
Facts.
mean? To succeed. You know what I mean? That's what I like about doing this, make this platform. You know what I mean? I like
Facts.
absorbing the game, and I like, you know what I mean. If I see something, not you per se, but if I see something that I feel like, my perspective could change. You know what I mean? I'll give that to you. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But
And then
that's
that's how it should be. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
bro. That's the dope. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. That's the dopest thing about it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you should definitely always try to get on these shits, man. It's nice. You know what I
Now
mean?
I'm gonna do
It's
it.
therapy sometimes too.
A lot of people reached out, my nigga, to do these podcasts. I just never got around to it. And then when you hit me and shit, it's like, you know what? Let me get in the role and shit. Start tapping into these podcasts
Yeah,
and
for sure, bro.
interviews and shit. So
You know what I mean, just
shout out to you.
tell them, burn after rolling had you first, man. Tell them
Burn out the
we
front and have me first, my
tell them
nigga.
if they want to learn, they gotta watch. They gotta give us a view. They gotta like and they gotta subscribe and comment. You feel me?
Hey man, y'all watching this shit, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and tap in with my dog and shit, man. This is my first podcast interview that
Let's
I
get it.
actually
Let's
did.
get it.
Got down with it. So this is a special moment right here. So y'all gotta show love, and you know, man, we gotta make this shit go up. You know what I mean?
You heard
This
him.
is one for the books and shit. You know what I mean?
You
Y'all
heard him.
gonna you watching this? I'm gonna definitely be in more podcasts and shit. And y'all gonna catch this vibe and shit. You know what I mean?
I heard him, man. We gotta
Gonna
have
end
you up here
like
again,
that.
man. We
Gonna
gotta
get
have
it
you
on.
up here again, bro. We got yo, bro. We can just chop like you. We can just be up here now. Now we got you out the. Now we got your background out the way. We got the origin story out the way. Now
Right.
we can just shoot the shit and just talking bullshit. You feel me?
Bullshit, nigga.
You can talk
Nah,
about
man,
some
for
real
real though,
Vegas
man.
bullshit. I
That's
want to
how
know
it
about
is.
the. Now I want to know like after this, I want to know about the Vegas bullshit. I know there's a lot of hijinks and a lot of bullshit in Vegas. You feel me? That's
That's a
what I
lot
want
of
to
man.
know.
It's
It's
a it's
time
a
to.
lot of
That's what I'm trying to tap into after. You know what I mean? City stories. Yo, like
man.
when I
It's a
get on
lot
the
of
road.
scamming going on out here, big dog.
Oh, bro.
You gotta watch out for that shit,
Oh,
man. It's a lot of
bro, nigga. When I was in Vegas, when I came the last time I went to Vegas, I was coming home and I met this nigga on the airport. You know what I mean? And the nigga opened up his fucking backpack and the bitch had like 3 credit card joints in that bitch. I was like, yo, nigga. He was like, yo, you want one, bro? Hold one for me, bro. I'm like, nigga, no, I don't want that shit. No, get out of
hey,
here.
hey, niggas know how to hustle out here though. That's for sure and shit. They know how to
Bro,
get
I'm not gonna lie to you. Remember when we talked about a little back end dollar? Pause. You feel me?
right.
That nigga tried to hand me that shit in the airport full of cameras. That nigga opened his bag for like first and foremost to show me. I'm like, nigga, why is you even showing me this shit? Nigga, you gonna have to get yourself knocked.
Hey, that nigga different, dog. He different.
Different, bro. Different, bro. Different.
That nigga different,
Shout out to
nigga.
him, bro. He was cool though. He was cool as hell. That nigga bought me some
Yeah,
drinks. He was cool as
shout out,
fuck.
big dog, whoever that is, nigga.
Shout out Big Scammer. You feel me?
Yeah, nigga, Vegas crazy, but nigga, y'all got it worse though, nigga. You
Nah,
in New
yeah,
York,
we invented scamming. We invented scamming, bro. You know what I mean? But
nigga.
yeah, but see, here's the thing: we invented scamming, but then you Vegas niggas went to Vegas, took it to the next level, and then
Right.
the Cali niggas really went started going crazy, and then these niggas in down south started running up for $1 million. You feel me? We started it, but y'all niggas just fucking ran with it.
Yeah, New York to Philly for sure. Philly for
Oh, Philly,
sure.
yeah, Philly, yeah, definitely.
And y'all in the same kind of y'all ain't too far
Niggas
off
is
of.
similar. Niggas is very similar. You know what I
They
mean? New
similar,
York.
huh?
Yeah, bro. We're I say John. I be saying shit be on a bean. You know what I mean? Shit like Philly and New York aren't far apart. You know what I mean? Like especially the
Nah, not
cities.
at
You know what I
all.
mean? So like a lot of shit travels. Meek was hot in New York. You feel me? Meek was
Right,
hot in New
right.
York at the same time that he was hot in Philly. You feel me?
Facts.
But but yeah, man. Yo, I think it's time to wrap it up. You know what I mean?
Sir.
Yo, it's Burn After Rolling. You know the vibes. We got my motherfucking guy D Flowetry in the building.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean? It's been good,
DOS.
my boy.
Burn out the rolling, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We're gonna do this again. Probably in person. Or whenever he in my city or I'm in his city. We're gonna run that shit, man.
For sure, for sure. All right, man.
All right, big dog, nigga, stay up, man. I'm gonna stay tapped in with you, big